on Sunday?
Well, I mean, the 10-day break means that we've had a mental refresh, reset a little bit. The boys look there's just a different feel to them. That the May was a tough month. We had a lot of games, a lot of travel, and it takes a lot out of you. I think this little break, they've come back from a couple of days off, and their eyes are open. They're smiling again. There's a little bit of energy around the place. There's another big push now for the next 2 games for us to get some good results against a team that's got a new manager. They as well they've had a win. They've had a new manager, a new feel, new energy, new system, new sort of like going back towards what their DNA was all about. So it's going to be a difficult game, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. And then just on the injury front, on Tuesday you said James Pantemis, it still wasn't 100% certain if he'd be ready for this game. Are you any closer to making an official designation as to whether or not he can play? He is good to go?
Yeah, Jimmy's good to go. He's trained all week. Tuesday, I think we were just going through Tuesday, Wednesday's training, which was our high peak days of training, making sure that he came through there without any reaction. Today he said he felt perfect. Wednesday he trained really well. We've got obviously Trey looks good as well, so but Jimmy's good to go.
And then another, just heat wise, it's going to be a very, very hot game on Sunday with the sun all the way up, temperatures in the mid 90s. How has that affected your preparation for this game?
We're aware of it. There is obviously preparations off the field in terms of we need to water the pitch. We need to make sure that we've got lots of fluids. I'm sure there'll be a fluid break, a nutrition break, 24, 25 minutes, whatever it is. It's going to be the same for both teams. There's going to be a lot of intensity. 2 teams that like to play with intensity, but are going to have to probably manage their workloads during the game. I think the 5 substitutions are going to be crucial. I think in terms of us in particular, we normally use 5 substitutions, but I think in this game 5 subs maybe early in the game might be needed. So I think what we've been stressing all week is possession of the ball, fluidity in our play, keep the ball moving, play 1-2 touch, keep the opposition moving, find the spare player, and on Sunday that's going to be vital that we execute that as part of our game plan.
Yeah, Phil, on top of that, a short turnaround for Friday as well. The 13th, you've got San Jose coming into town. How much of that can go into your thought process as you manage Sunday, or is it all sort of everything on Sunday and then deal with that later?
Yeah, I think everything's on Sunday, really. We lose Kamal, but we gain Finn back to San Diego. I don't think we're expecting any other players back because they're all away in the Gold Cup. So I think what we've thought is these 2 games come in a short space of time, and then we've got a 5-6 day break. Because we play on the Friday, we get probably an extra day than everybody else. So it's everything you've got. I think we're gonna go for it in both games. Rotation will probably only happen if there is a need, a form, a system, a tactical change, or an injury. We've got players out on the training field that every single one of them want to play. I think what I learned in May is that we have a squad with great depth, great quality. Everybody's ready to play. Everybody's at the same level. The games in training between the 10v10 games now are equal. Sometimes one team wins, the other time the next team wins. It's driving competition levels. It's where you get the competition from, the drive for selection, and it's exactly where we need to be.
And have you had a chance to touch base with any of the guys that are on international duty?
We'll do today. They've got games coming up. I think the Canada play tomorrow. Finn plays, I think, tomorrow as well. So I'll touch base with them today. I've been a player and obviously a coach on the international stage. And when you're in the camp, you're in a different zone. You switch off from your club. You're in camp. You listen to different messages from different people, different friends there, different teammates. And it'll just be short and sweet. A good luck message. How's things? We obviously the medical department are in close contact with everybody. I spoke to Jesse Marsh during the week, and so everyone's good.
And then just one more injury question. Jonathan Rodriguez, you said on Tuesday that it was looking like another couple weeks until he'll be ready to come back. Has that timeline changed at all?
No, I think that's I'd say that's a vague 2 weeks at this moment in time. Where obviously Jonathan's getting treatment here. He's He's frustrated. We're a little bit frustrated too, but I think the care of the player is the most important thing. He played that game against San Jose and got a little bit of a reaction. We need to make sure that when he comes back in the best possible shape to compete for longer than 25 minutes, to compete for the full game. So we're missing him. He misses playing. He was in with the group today. He's into every meeting. He's in the gym every single day with the guys. The worst thing for a footballer is when you go out on the field, there's that period from 10:30 to 11:30 or 11:45 where you just feel lost. And that's difficult for any player to take, but particularly for a DP player that wants to contribute, wants to score goals. We need his goals. So we're hoping he'll be back soon. But at this moment in time, that 2 weeks looks maybe optimistic, but hopefully.
We got one question from online from Aaron Heinzen from the radio team. He asked, St. Louis have some decent set pieces. What are your overall thoughts on those and defending them?
Who's that from, that question?
Aaron Heinzen, the radio team.
He should be here now. Look, these set plays, we've done well, touch wood, on set plays this year. We know they've got a threat. Leuven is a really good deliverer of the ball, so is Hartl. We want to make sure that we cause them problems in our set plays too. They're a big part of what we work on and we need to improve on, but we've also had some really good moments in most games from set plays. There's a good focus and discipline and concentration from our boys when defending set plays. You look at the work that Santi Moreno's doing, Ayala's doing, Mora, Kelsey, the forwards that are coming back are really helping the defenders defend the set plays. So we just need to make sure that it's a phase of the game that's really important, and we need to make sure that we are still at the same level every single game.
Okay, we'll wrap there. Thank you.